What's up, everyone? This is Prophet. I'm coming today with a TDM on Bootleg, owning up with the UMP. What I wanted to specifically talk to you guys about today was a thought that I had to help you understand, or help kind of bring light to the notion of why people want Call of Duty to fail and why there's so much hate around Call of Duty. Just to give you some background, before I started playing Call of Duty games, I played PC games. I was a big PC gamer, and I'm going to start doing more PC games on my channel anyways, but just as a reference, I did other first-person shooters, like you had, I played Quake, Counter-Strike, I also played Team Fortress Classic, all that stuff. Those were really fun to me, and I still do enjoy playing those. But Call of Duty, when it first came out, I saw it in the store, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. And when Call of Duty first came out, I mean like in 2005-ish, 2004-ish, yeah, 2005, with CoD 2, when the Xbox 360 first released. It was a launch title, and I would sit there, and every time we got to go to the store, I would play the demo, and I would play the hell out of that thing. And I really did enjoy playing it. And since then, I have bought and or played, and I say and or because some of the games I took back, but I bought and played basically every Call of Duty game since CoD 2. Now, are there bad games? Yes. Are all the Call of Duty games bad? No. Are the ones that people hate on bad? Not necessarily. It's not the game itself that's bad, because if the game wasn't good, it wouldn't sell. It wouldn't make any kind of money. Now, are there issues within the game that make it bad, quote unquote, or what people, they gave it the title as being a bad game? Yes. There are things that need to be tweaked and issues that need to be resolved in every game, and that's why people label it as bad. If something goes wrong or something doesn't come out right, and there's exploits that people are using, or there's certain cheap moves that people are doing, then they call the game broken. Good example, Modern Warfare 2. People used one-man army, danger close, and noob tubes, and they'd spam the hell out of everyone. That was something that needed to be tweaked or fixed, but it wasn't necessarily the game company's fault. It wasn't on the publisher end or the developer end. It wasn't either their fault, because they put those perks and that setup in the game because they genuinely felt like it would help the players, and it did. I mean, I used to run one-man army, and I didn't noob tube. I just ran one-man army because if I wanted to do, like if we were playing domination, I wanted some class that I could constantly have support with and hold down points. I mean, there's nothing better than having like the RPD, and you sit there and just, once you run out of bullets, just one-man army and just reload basically. But it's the people within, or the people who play the game within the community, that really are the ones who break a game. It's not necessarily the game comes broken. The people who use cheap exploits and piss everyone off, or the people who get off the map and attack people, or the people who just camp in corners, and with some overpowered perk setups, they're the ones who break the game. And I say break the game, but I don't mean actually physically break the game. Now, there are the people who physically break the game in the sense of they hack lobbies, they do like God mode and everything like that, and flying and extra bullet damage, all that crazy shit for no apparent reason. And people genuinely, most of the time it's kids. The general public doesn't do that. It's like the small 1 or 2% that really fuck it up for everyone else. But you can't throw that blame of the people who do that stuff onto the game developers or the game publisher. That's really unfair, because that's like saying, oh, well, this guy souped up his car and now he got into a car accident, so we have to blame the people who made the car. Well, it's like, is it really their fault for him doing that to his own car? It's like you can't put the blame on the wrong person here. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Most of the time, these companies try to help the game by putting out patches and hot fixes as soon as they can get to them, because you have to understand, a lot of the things where people get off the map and stuff, you can't predict when that's going to happen. You don't know when that's going to happen. They might leave, an area in the map wall not completely solid, to where you can't run into, but they don't expect people to be running up against walls constantly. You know, that's not something that they expect for you to do as a player or owner of the game. Also, people's excuse that, oh, well, I paid money for this game, I should be able to do whatever I want. That's not a valid excuse. I'm sorry. There is nothing you can tell me where I'll believe that. Because while, yes, you did pay money for this game, and yes, you can do whatever the hell you feel like with your money and your game, the issue comes when you're playing in multiplayer, because you're now not only dealing with your game, you're dealing with other people's games. And I personally have no desire to get into a hacked lobby. I have no desire to have God mode on. I can do pretty good in games without all that stuff, so it doesn't really help you or help me to have that on. Another reason why people want to see Call of Duty fail is that it's just popular. I mean, it's had a strong following forever. I mean, like, take me for example. I've been playing since 2005, and I mean playing and owning, and I usually max out prestiges and shit when I can. But I've been playing it forever, and it's just still fun to me, even though it's the same formula. And yes, it gets repetitive sometimes. It's got that staying power for some reason, and it's just simple stuff. You're in a small team, you're against a small team, you shoot some people, there's not crazy weapons that you have to get used to or anything like that. It's all based in realism or semi-realism, and it's all just good fun. And that's the other thing. It's just that Call of Duty to me is more fun than, you know, other games like Battlefield and stuff where you need a team, you need people to run with you, and everyone takes it a little too seriously. But that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you online. Peace.